Yeah, today is going to be a good tutorial. It's based on a love story that does turn into a tragedy, but I'm keeping with the happy feels in this tutorial. Stick around, you'll like this. There's something special that happens when a couple massage each other and they get a connection. Now, I've never seen this happen before in a clinic. I've never seen a massage practitioner talk about it or any practitioner talk about this. It's unique to Melt, and it happens because we sit in this position in the Melt setup. Now, in this position, the person receiving the massage can actually control the massage, and this is amazing. Like, it's fascinating to me. Let me talk you through this. Emma is the one that is controlling this massage. I'm working her neck, and each time I go in close, I'm wanting to have this coupley moment, but Emma stays upright. She's like, nope, I want you to keep working my neck until I tell you that I'm ready to let go and sink back into you. Then I come up into the money shot right now. I hold it, let go. She sinks back. She's like, I'm ready now. She smiles. Watch this. She's like, That's great. Now, to me, this is the epitome of connection. And connection is everything that I'm all about. Like, everything that I've set Melt up to be and the direction that I'm taking Melt is for me to understand and learn more about human connection, why we need it, why we desire it, why it feels so good, and why it's so important to us as well. Like, this is all I think about. This right here is couples massage at its finest. Like, Emma is leaning back into me. We're having this moment together. The massage is definitely like a dance, but she's leaning back into me. Watch this. I come up, I push her forward. Emma takes my lead and says, I'm going to sit up because Dennis needs me to sit up. Same thing happens again. For me to continue that massage stroke, I need Emma to take my cue, and she does. That's fantastic. Like, if she didn't do it, I'd have to move on to a different massage stroke. But because she's following my lead, I can continue repeating this basic massage stroke. And look at this. Look at big, deep breath of satisfaction. She's really enjoying that mood, that play that we're working on. And then I move up to her neck. She presents her head like she falls back in, and I catch her with my forehead. This is Emma leading and me following. So I've come in, I've caught her forehead, allows her neck muscles to really relax. And I can go in so much deeper with less effort. It's so good, you guys. So let's talk about the true story of Melt, because Melt is a love story. Yes, it turns into a tragedy, but let's just stick to the love story and let's go back to 2006 when I meet this girl named Emma. And at the time, I'm this developing massage practitioner. I'm 25. I've started to really get my foot in the door with a whole bunch of hotels. My goal is to become Australia's largest hotel service provider of massage. And I'm making movements. Like, I'm really shaking up Melbourne and starting to take over a whole bunch of hotels. I've got a bunch of staff working for me. I'm confident, my hands are in oil 8 hours a day, and then I meet this girl.
Oh, happy dance.
Emma. And man, she just blows me away.
No, I'm not feeling it.
Pig out.
Yep. She's so much fun to be around, and all I want to do is get my hands on her. And you know what, maybe I was using massage to a little bit too much to my advantage, to put myself in front and above all the other boys out there, like really get noticed. Well, you do the same, right? Like, if you're an expert at this stage, I wouldn't even say expert, if you're really confident at your massage, wouldn't you use it in your relationship? That's what I did. Right? And it works. Like, we started massaging each other and it was nice. Like, it was really nice. So Melt literally started for our relationship. It never was intended to go out into the world and even get as big as it is right now. I mean, I wanted to create Australia's largest hotel massage company. That was my goal. Melt was purely for my own relationship. And I didn't want, I was massaging so much, I didn't want my massages at home to feel like work. And that's why I created the melt setup. You know, the way we sit, like the Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze pottery scene. That's exactly where I stole it from. I saw that and I'm like,
oh no, I hope it wasn't a masterpiece. I hope.
yes, I'm going to massage Emma in that seated position. And it worked so well. It meant that our massages didn't feel like work. It allowed us to connect. It allowed us to really get intimate and obviously cheeky. I mean, we're a relationship at this stage, and why wouldn't you want to get your hands on each other, especially if you're really confident at massage too? It was really nice, you guys. The more we practiced, the more I noticed this flow state that we'd get. It was very much a communication between two people. There were times where Emma would lead the massage. There was times where I'd lead the massage. And together, it felt more of a dance than actually a massage. And it's something that you don't get when you're laying down on a table. Like, when you're laying down on a table, you're completely passive, you're not moving around. When you're sitting upright, you have freedom of movement as well. Like, for instance, I first noticed this, and now I teach it in the live workshops. I first noticed this when I'm working on Emma's train tracks, which are these muscle groups right here. And you can see I put my hands out, like stretched out, lock out my elbows. Now I've got like a structural barrier, and I'm just staying consistent. What I noticed was when I would go into this position and hold it there, Emma was the one that was like pushing back. You can actually see that she pushes her back into the massage stroke. She's actually controlling how deep she wants the massage. This is where I had a bit of an aha moment. I'm like, oh wow, we've actually got something that's happening right now. This is the second massage stroke I'll teach you inside Melt's masterclass. It's relatively simple, but there's a fair bit going on. So we're going to talk about the upstroke, which is this bit right now. This is also known as a power stroke. And that's what I want you to focus on. Yes, my hands are very flamboyant right about now. I know we'll talk about this in another episode. For now, I want you to just see the upstroke and what Emma starts doing, because she's about to change right now. The key is I'm being repetitive. Same stroke all the way through several times. Emma starts pushing back, right? She's now engaging. She's taking control of the massage. She's leading and telling me how much pressure she wants. I'm staying consistent. Have a look. She starts pushing back. She's really pushing back now. I come back out. Now on this upstroke, have a look. She starts to anticipate the massage stroke there before it even starts. That's her really engaging. Now this wouldn't happen if my hands were erratic. I mean, she can only do this because I've added in repetition. Now have a look at her. Amazing, right? I love this as well. Camera pans off. And look at this, there's a slap. We're both really happy. This is an observation that is worthwhile putting in your brain, because there will be times, I promise, when you get into that flow state, that there'll be switching between who is leading the massage, between the person receiving and the person giving. And being able to be aware of what's happening is going to take your connection level to a whole nother level. Right. And no, it doesn't happen with every couple. I've massaged people where there just hasn't been a connection and that flow state doesn't happen, and it feels like it's cold. Since we've broken up, I have massaged a few people, and I know I'm the one that puts up the wall. Like, I still haven't allowed myself to fully let go and let someone in, which is an interesting observation. It's funny because I can talk about it as a practitioner, I can pull it apart, and I'm sure with the camera in front of me, I can be a professional and manufacture it, but whether I allow it to happen and like really let my defenses down, it hasn't happened in 3 years yet. And I can feel it too. There's been times where I've massaged people and I'm like nervous that that person's not going to allow me in for whatever reason, and then I'm the one that doesn't allow the person into me, even though I'm massaging. It's a psychology of massage and relationships that I still haven't fully understood yet, and I'd like to explore, especially now that like the whole playing ground has changed, because Emma and I are not together anymore. Like, we are as apart as you can be. We're talking about the tragedy now. I don't want to talk about it. My favorite massages with Emma were always when we were at that state where both of us were in tune with each other and it just flowed, you know. And you see it in the melt videos time and time again. This is the reason why the melt videos look so good, because it's honest, like it's true. Like that, literally, the feeling that you can see is literally, you can't fake that. Well, I'm gonna try. Let's see, because I still haven't let anyone in to allow myself to give them the same melt massage that I gave Emma. Alright, I promise we're not going to talk about the tragedy. That's the end of this video, you guys. Go get your hands on each other. Like, seriously, grab your partner, get your hands on each other, do the contouring strokes. Let's see if you guys can make each other melt. Let's see if you guys can get that flow state. Don't force it, okay? So maybe what's the best way to let you work this out? So if you're receiving the massage, don't force it. I think it's more important to allow the flow state to happen. So the first step is relax enough, allow your partner to do their thing, warm up muscles, and let you sway with their massage. This happens with Emma and I a lot. And then as that gets into it, moan and groan, that's also another thing. That's giving your partner positive feedback, which is going to make them relax even more, and it's going to make confidence rise even more. So mms and ahs, maybe an oh baby baby, don't stop. And then when you feel like you're completely relaxed, just see where that massage takes you. See if you can figure out who's leading the massage. All right, I'll see you in the next tutorial. This is a good one. I really like this. Ciao.